fam, we're just picking up with our prime sets. We just did a video on how to go right ahead and update it. If you haven't watched that video, go right ahead and check it out in the playlist on how to update your prime set list. But now once it's updated and we have two new songs in here, or they're not really new songs, only one's a new song, but we have a different key, some new stems that we dropped in there. So how do you go about making sure that these have the correct markers in there? So there's a quick tutorial on how to do that. I'm doing it on the laptop version, but on the iPad it's going to be just the same. So what you're going to want to do is, if you have the access to do this, if you're one of the music directors or the coordinators, you can go right ahead and click the edit button and click edit markers. And what I like to do at that point is just go right ahead and play the song. Now let me make sure you guys can hear that really quickly. So what I'm going to do is, let's see here. We'll send this to multiple outs. Okay.
Intro. 2.
So you guys should be able to hear that.
1, 2. Intro. 2.
Literally, we just go right ahead and we just
1,
add the sections.
2,
so you double
3.
click.
Intro.
And you go right ahead and add the section. So that is the intro. So it's add verse. I'll pause it there. Add verse. And I'll just keep playing. Now, I don't want to take the whole time just listening to the whole song, so I'm just going to skip ahead at different parts. Just guess to me.
1, 2, 3. Chorus.
Now, if you're not sure where the markers are, then listen through the whole song. In this case, I kind of helped make it, so I kind of have an idea of where some of the markers are. So I kind of, if I, let me see, if I can skip certain parts.
2.
Oh, look, there's a marker coming up.
2, 3. Interlude.
So that's it, interlude. Pause it, add it.
1, 2, 3. Verse.
And I loved using this little pointer because it allows me to be pretty accurate.
Verse.
And then usually I can go right ahead and skip ahead, just as I was doing earlier.
3. Chorus. Instrumental. 2. 1, 2, 3. Instrumental.
All right. What I like about the laptop is you can actually click to add sections without pausing it.
One, 2, 3. Bridge.
All right. So that's the short version of just go right ahead and how you add markers. So I'll go right ahead and do that in a few minutes to this last song. But for right now, what I'm also going to show you guys get an extra treat. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go in here, and now this is where you get a little creative. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to rearrange it, because this is a good arrangement of it. But I know there's a lot of times we like putting this bridge after this second tag. So now if you're a worship leader or whatnot, and this is for anybody, even if you're not one of the directors or the coordinators and you download the app, you can go right ahead and look at this. But you can actually do this on your own to actually try out different arrangements and whatnot. So if you double click on a section, so in this case, if I go into edit, arrangement, and I double tap on a section, it'll give me an option to add a section after it or delete that section that I have highlighted. So in this case, I want to add it right after here. I want to go back to, I want to see what it looks like going back into the bridge. Maybe we'll add 2 bridges. Just see what that looks like. And maybe what we'll do is we'll delete these last choruses. And we'll go right ahead and just end it big.
And 2, 3, 4.
And so what we'll do is we'll go right ahead and we'll save that. Awesome. So now I'll go down here and I'll go save this. I'll call this TWLA arrangement. And so now that arrangement is saved. And so notice that's the advantage of when you put in the markers. And if I have a track like this, I can't really rearrange it and I have to really go from beginning to end. But once I have the markers in, I can actually do what I just did, and I can make a whole new arrangement of the song on the fly. I can jump around different sections, I can loop parts, and all these different things. So there's a lot of advantages to that. So anyways, just want to do a quick update on that, on how you go right ahead and add markers. Again, this is the same on the iPhone and on the iPad as well. So thank you guys for logging in, and hopefully you learned something. All right. Thank you.